If you don't know, I'm a gamer, which means I love guns in video games. This one's gritty and realistic, this one's edgy and cool, and this one looks like a comic book when you shoot. But my love for guns in video games doesn't really translate to real life. I mean, when it comes to guns in real life, 1, they're scary, 2, they might explode in your face, and 3, it's a whole weapon and super dangerous. But I live in the grand old country of the USA and Texas, which means that people really like guns. Like a lot, to where they outnumber people living in this country. So whenever I was asked by my best friend to try it out with his dad, I was a bit hesitant, though slightly curious. As much as they seem really scary, they seem pretty cool. I kind of wondered if I would have the same reaction that those Japanese tourists have when they try them out for the first time. So I was pretty tempted. And besides that, I kind of have that complex where I think I might get lucky and be magically talented at something when I first try it. So eventually I caved and decided to go to the range for the first time in my life. On the day of, I had to wake up at like 5 or 6 in the morning, which was new for me, and we had a very Texan Whataburger breakfast, which is like the most quintessential Southern fast food place if you didn't know. And then finally, we arrived.
Hey, can you help over here?
I'm going.
All right, so...
As soon as we got there, they basically briefed me on basic gun safety rules, like don't point the gun at people, make sure it faces the range, and also put it down when someone walks downrange. Then they loaded the magazines, handed me a pistol, and oh wait, they had to teach me how iron sights work. How iron sights work? I'll be quick, don't worry. So basically you have to point at your target and align this little square in the center with the gap. The funny thing about this that screwed with me is that since you're focusing your eyes on the iron sights, the actual target is going to be blurring the background, which made no sense to me.
So you're telling me this whole time everything was supposed to be blurry?
In video games, it's not like this at all. You can see everything. Nothing's blurry. But I guess that's not how it works in real life. Like, what the heck? Oh, thanks.
Hey, you hit the paper. That's better than most cops.
I guess I did it. Shooting guns is fun, I guess. I didn't expect it to be fun, but it really is. It kind of has that same appeal as grinding an aim trainer, except in real life. Slowly but surely, you can improve with time and find yourself better than you were yesterday. I recently went shooting again with my friend as I'm writing this script, and I can't lie, it feels really good to get a nice grouping. I did pretty good today. And back then, apparently, because my friend and his dad specifically told me, apparently cops show up to the range to shoot every once in a while, and they struggle to hit the paper, or really... yeah, not even like the target, no, the paper. That was not comforting to hear. Besides that, I also would have apparently passed the test to own a pistol too. My ego was definitely being stroked, but I appreciated that. And now that I think about it, I'm shocked that on that day, I was pretty relaxed. I guess I kind of just accepted that I'm doing this, might as well be chill about it. And it was pretty chill. It wasn't really stressful at all. And it also could have been because of them, apparently, because they did everything right. When you introduce someone to shooting for the first time, apparently the main goal of the experience is to try to make it fun for that someone. You should try to take away the stress from learning a bunch of new things and just set up the pistol, put in a fresh magazine, and just have them shoot it. I appreciated the extra tension, to be honest. I felt like a main character. They also gave me a lot of quick tips and stuff, with one of the most helpful ones being that whenever you go and shoot the pistol, you should try to slowly pull back the trigger and let that shot that you make surprise you, because if not, then you'll flinch early on and mess with the aim of the pistol. Either way, the fact that I beat that hurdle of going out and trying something I was scared of was kind of impressive. Good job, me. I'm proud of myself. However, I didn't expect to shoot anything more than pistols, so imagine my shock when the guy next to us heard that it was my first time.
Oh, it's your first time. Why don't you try this?
It actually wasn't that bad. It didn't kick very much, and the sights really helped. I genuinely felt like it was cheating compared to all the iron sights from earlier. I additionally later found out that the ammo for that crap is like $1 or $2 a shot, so yeah, what a nice guy. Honestly, I'd say that my experience shooting for the first time was really nice. I get why I was so anxious about guns, though. In the US, we have a lot of shooting incidents, which I feel like the average American has become jaded with. And not only that, gun bro culture can be pretty weird. People just love their guns. However, I don't think all that that stuff invalidates the sport, and just shooting guns recreationally. It's really not all that bad, and it can be a real fun time. So yeah, if you can safely try out shooting, go for it. Also, I'm starting a Patreon. If you want to help fund my videos, join my Patreon for $5 a month. I decided to start a Patreon because there's some ideas I have that might actually take money or funds to actually go out and do. For example, I want to do vlog-style challenge videos where I learn new instruments and take all kinds of classes and workshops for stuff. And after trying out shooting, I've been tempted to try airsoft and maybe get my own airsoft gun so that I can shoot little kids for fun. For right now, the only awards you'll get is having your name at the end of my videos and early access to videos that are currently unlisted. So the main purpose of the Patreon is mainly just to have a way to support me and this channel. And finally, if you want to check out another lighthearted storytime video, this one where I try out esports is pretty good.